Hello everybody, my name is ODST and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival Season 2, Episode 30. In the previous episode, we built that massive castle behind me. And in today's episode, we are going to be building another castle, or at least making a keep. You see, there's a certain building that we have in this world that produces a lot of resources for us, but it just looks a little out of place. Now, you might think, wow, ODST, it's been quite some time since we've been in this world. You know, it sure would have been nice to have something in between. Well, that just tells me, guys, that you didn't watch live streams. Because I'd been streaming in this world for quite a bit. Well, I say quite a bit. I made a couple live streams that were a couple hours long, and we did some work in the castle itself. Another thing that we did that will never see the light of day, except for a couple clips, is we went out exploring, and we got our boy Terry over here, our sniffer man, our big old snout dude. Look at this absolute fella, big boy. Look at him. Now, we're gonna be using him. He's gonna be staying in this pen here. I've decided that Terry gets his own pen. But I'm definitely going to be setting up a sniffer farm later on. Not today, not tomorrow, but later on. So that's a project that we can look forward to. In the meantime, I will show you the progress that we've been making on stream, because it doesn't just retain to this castle over here. It retains to doing some custom trees. Now, I ain't the best when it comes to custom trees, and I'm just gonna sleep real quick because I know something is gonna come around and blow up my ass. I ain't the best when it comes to custom trees, but I'm pretty happy with how they've been coming out. But before we go over there, we get to go inside of our castle. I love this castle so much. I will never get bored of coming in here. But I'll show you the progress I've been making down below the stairs. The automatic storage room. Look at this. So, this is exactly what it is labeled as. It is an automatic storage room where we're using barrels instead of chests, just because they cause a little less lag than chests would. We can go through here, everything will be labeled and whatnot, and they'll all be automatically stored. And what's an automatic storage room without a dump off chest? So this chest over here will get sent into these hopper stream over here, and so that's going to take a while before it's done, but it'll definitely be worth it once it is done. And other than that, like I said, we've been doing some terraforming work. So actually the best comparison would be if we look at this map up here behind the throne. You can see that there's this big river that cuts a gash through the terrain. Now over here, if we go to the war room map, which, if you guys remember, we kept this one locked. Firstly, there's a road now, there's a land bridge, and I also need to update these maps too. There we go. I need to update all these maps. There's a land bridge that we now have that goes through this, and is this updated? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Why? Oh. Let's pull this down. We have to go this way, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now it's updated. There we go. I've built another road that goes around here, and then it goes over this way. I'm not gonna update those maps just yet, but if we come along this way, I'm so happy with how this world is turning out. Just the ambiance of everything. You can follow this road over here, or I'm just going to do something a bit quicker. You can see that this road now goes into a T-section, and this road will follow the base of the hill and the cliff face. And we can just go along, go along, go along. It's all lit up too, so not too many mobs will spawn on the road itself, although you will get waylaid by enemies going past here through the night. Been doing a little bit of training work here, roughing up the terrain. We got a little bit of just a little water spring. I feel like adding those small details definitely help a lot. And then over here is the biggest project, the land bridge, which I'm fairly proud of. I wanted a way to get over, but I didn't want to build a giant bridge that just didn't make sense. And all this terrain here used to be forest, and I chopped it all down. In here was a moss farm. I'll make a new one, but as you can see, I'm fairly proud with how these trees are coming out. The birch trees, there's a little beehive here, this oak tree, the really thick one, the spruce trees. I'm really happy with how they're coming out. We even got like another little small bridge that goes over this way. You might be wondering, well, where does this road go to? You can kind of see it in the corner of my eye. I don't want to spoil it, but I have been working. I've been working on some other things like some ruins and a tent. And this isn't permanent. This is just me concepting some ideas here. I definitely want there to be something on this island here. So originally there was this massive, big castle, big bridge. I'm probably going to tear down this bridge, or at least ruin it a bit more, because right now it just doesn't look as good as it should be. It looks very out of place. So what I'm thinking is build up some castle walls and then ruin them, build up this bridge and then ruin it. And you can see this used to be just a normal Minecraft cliff, and you can see there's kind of a sharp edge here which I need to smoothen out, but I've been trying to blend it in with my own custom terrain as if the sea was a lot higher and it's been cutting through here. And this is like one of my favorites, because if we come up from this castle over here, and don't mind the dogs barking either, you get like a nice view of the castle from the side here. And with all these trees that are going to be in here, it'll like kind of obscure that sightline a bit more, which I think is absolutely amazing. Because look at that. Imagine going through a forest with an obscured sightline, and at the top you see some like some peaks of a castle. And the more I've been looking at this, the more I hate that tower in the center there. So we're definitely going to be redoing that, but that is a project for another day. As I said, today's episode, I'm going to show you guys a clip of me finding the sniffer eggs, and then I will pull you guys back once we're at the work area. Alright, let's see what we got. Come on, suspicious sand. Oh, almost broke it. Yes! Yes! We got our sniffer egg! Oh, look at that. We got our second egg. We can now make a bunch of sniffers. This is fantastic. Can have all the junk I don't want, like all this wheat. But I'll take another sniffer egg. Well, if you told me that you guessed that we're rebuilding our iron farm, at least the exterior of it, I'd say that you're probably lying, unless you looked at the title of the video, which I may or may not have titled Rebuilding the Exterior of My Iron Farm. I may have, I may not have, it depends on what else. We got a fox. Come on. Hold up. Hold up. I don't have any. I want that fox. I want that fox. I know for a fact somewhere I probably have leads. Success. Anyways. A little distraction, never hurt anybody. Anyways. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm rebuilding the exterior of our iron farm. I don't like how big in scale it is. It looks just like one of these houses just upscaled, and it doesn't look right to me. I don't like it. So we're going to tear this thing down from top to bottom, and I'm going to rebuild it and make it look a whole lot nicer on the exterior. I'm also probably going to try and condense it down by putting the iron farm, or sorry, the iron storage part of the farm closer to this, or at least connected to it so it's not across the street. I'll probably keep this building up anyways, maybe shorten the roof. But that's our project today. I'm gonna kick this thing into time-lapse mode. I hope you guys got a drink and a snack, because it's gonna be a long one. Anyways, I'll see you guys at the end of this time-lapse. ladies and gentlemen, is why we don't mess with iron golems. At least not at close range. I should have probably put my chest piece on. Just pulling you guys back, not only for that, but to also mention I lost 60 levels. That's another grave that we have to build. Gosh dang it. Alright. Let's get all of our eggs in order. There is a way for me to smack this boy. Okay. I don't have my bow. I don't know where I put it. I don't know where I put it. Anyways, just wanted to come back and tell you or show you guys, just look at this iron farm. Naked and disgusting. We need to cover this thing back up. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna build like a big fort, and we're just gonna connect everything all together, and I think we'll call it there once that's done, at least for now on this project. I still definitely want to continue building around here. Maybe not a giant city as I first imagined, but definitely want to build a city out here. Alright. Well, I will say this. Always plan out your builds. Because originally I was... Oh, well, we definitely have enough brewing stands. What was I gonna say? Originally, I was going to build like a Gothic cathedral for the iron farm exterior. But then I started playing some Halo with some friends, and I got really inspired to do something that I haven't done in this world, and that is to build a mega structure. And I mean, like, it's gonna be a pretty big build, but to get the resources that I need for this really big build, I need a crap ton of water breathing potions. You know, the stuff that lets me breathe underwater. These things right here. So, because I need a bunch of sea lanterns. I'm probably not going to be setting up a farm this episode, but I'm definitely going to be getting what I need. If I could find more puffer fish. How do I only have 2 water breathing potions? Okay. Do I have any excess glass somewhere? Probably not. I highly doubt it. I'm gonna have to make some more glass and make some more bottles. But I'll pull you guys back. Well, I have all the potions that I need and some doors, so now it's really just a question of, can I find enough sea lanterns? Really, that's really it. I'm not gonna need that at all. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna probably need some milk buckets. Let me go grab those. 16 buckets of milk, gonna milk the shit out of this cow. Hey, buddy. Milk acquired. Alright. Now I just need to find a monument, and hopefully it is not under ice. But this place has been like filling up. Look how much ice is over here. The amount of time that we've spent in this area for all this damn ice to form up. I think that's pretty funny. Well, almost a stack of rockets later, and all I found was a damn horn. Really not what I wanted. I'm gonna go back to our spawn area. I'm gonna head down that way because I know there's at least one ocean monument close by there. So, and just when I was returning home, we have found one. I am just now realizing I never brought a bed with me, so if we die, we're royally screwed. I did see a village pass this way, so I'm actually gonna go grab the bed. Alright. Put you in here, you in here. I'm gonna take like 3 of these. Leave the rest here. Place you down, although I don't know why I'd really need you. Each one of these potions is 8 minutes long, so that should be more than enough time. I should have brought a shield with me. Just now realizing that. Let's find the entrance. We can make one real quick. There we go. Alright. Let's try and find these Elder Guardians real quick. I don't have mining fatigue just yet. Whoa, let me in. Ouch. Elder Guardian 1. There it is. Alright, that's 1. We got a sponge from it. There is a chance of these guys dropping the armor coating. Not armor coating, that's a what's it called? Armor trim. Not that way. Let me get these on my hotbar. Hello, gentlemen. Okay, so this is the gold room. I would also like to get a sponge room if I can. Should have brought my hoe with me. Another guardian. Ow. That sucks. Where are you going? No armor trim from him. That's 2 of 3 down. Sawed off. I'm really here for these sea lanterns, but I need to kill your boss before I can do anything, guys. I'm sorry. Whoa. Alright. Nope, nothing in here. That led me to that boss room. Which means I should be able to go this way? Nope. Alright. Maybe I just have to swim around. What's down here? Empty. What about down here? So I just drank a milk bucket. In case there weren't 3 in this temple, because very rarely that can happen. I obviously got mining fatigue again. I just don't know where this bastard is. Like, I've swam through every single room that I can. Now my only suspicion... I saw a big tail. My only suspicion is, maybe there is no actual entrance into his room, and I have to slowly break this wall. I'm so glad I have efficiency 5 on this thing, dude. Yeah, how slow this is going. Like slower than breaking obsidian. This leads us back around this way. I'm pretty sure we got the guardian that roams these tunnels. Right? No, we didn't. Oh, there was an entrance in here. Where? This is gonna hurt. Oh, no, he gave up. Oh, I didn't get an armor trim. Did I? No, I didn't. Damn it. I was really hoping to get that armor trim. Alright. Well, big boys are defeated. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna break all of these sea lanterns now. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've raided all of the sea lanterns that I can on the interior at least, and you know what, I'm not even gonna bother with the that's a lie. I'm gonna try, but it's gonna be real hard. Oh, I'm so dead. No, I'm not gonna bother with the exterior. Screw that. Screw that very much, thank you. Surprisingly, no sponge room at all. Kind of disappointing. But I have exactly 2 stacks of items here. But I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough. I'll probably need more. So I'm gonna try and find another one. And I'm gonna see what we can do about that. And hopefully we can get some more. What was I gonna say? Hopefully we can get that ocean monument thing. Is there any other monuments that would be around here at all? Right over here. Let's go. Alright. Well, that's actually quite lucky that there's 2 over here. Alright. Let's drop all this shit off. I'm gonna bring a hoe with me this time, just in case there is an actual sponge room. And you can all screw off. I don't need any of you guys. Two, 3. I'm gonna bring 4 of these, just in case. I'll bring the rockets with me too. I'm just gonna try and sneak right in. I don't know what wet feet is. Discover every water biome. We did it. We did an achievement. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna try and sneak in here and find the first boss as quick as possible. Hello everybody. There we go. So we are now fatigued. Anyone over this way? Up and around. Down and over. We got our first sponge room. Let's go. Alright. Let's clear this out. So after 2 ocean monuments, we just got under a stack of 4. Or sorry, just under 4 stacks of sea lanterns. Excuse me, I got the hiccups out of nowhere. We got just about a stack of wet sponge. That ocean monument had 2 sponge rooms in it. I was so lucky. Because my luck in the past with ocean monuments has always been, I get no sponge rooms. In the Season 1 world, I raided about 5 different ocean monuments, and not a single one of them had a sponge room in it. And I'm starting to get greedy now, because I'm wondering if there's like another one around here maybe. Perchance, perhaps. Yes, there is. Let's go. All right, back to the kill and spill, I guess. Yeah, my mic was muted during this part, so I'm just gonna dub over it. Wow, guys, Three ocean monuments. Wow, we got so many resources. I guess I should definitely start working on the new build and bring you guys back during a time lapse. Whoa. You know, after spending just about 2 days working on all of this, I guess a week if you want to consider all the failed attempts in building a new exterior, has really put into perspective just how big this project is. And I'm kind of regretting that I didn't start off with this design first, because the cathedral idea, I needed to make this a lot thinner, which meant I had to cut down the production by half. I also got rid of the top layer to try and put it back up to its original production, because for some reason the villagers just weren't sleeping and they weren't spawning iron golems. So I mean, we're at half production right now, but this farm has been running the entire time that I've been building. And if we run down here, it's really pretty with shaders. If we run down here, we can see that our iron farm is not lacking in iron. So I'm not actually that all mad that we've halved our production of iron. In all honesty, I think we have more than enough for the rest of the series. And I'm really loving this. I still have a shit ton of terraforming to do. I'm gonna have to pull back this mountain area a bit more. I need to grab a bunch more snow and ice. And but look how beautiful this is. People who've played Halo 3, I think are really gonna appreciate this. If you've not played Halo 3, I really recommend that you play it, just to like get into perspective how cool this is. See, I love Halo and I love Minecraft, and just combining them both in this one thing is just really doing it for me. So the way that we're gonna get up is there's gonna be like some ice and snow piling up here, and that's how we'll be able to like walk around onto this side over here. It's a lot bigger in Minecraft. The proportions are a bit weird, but I mean, I'm not too mad. I think it works for what it is. It's obviously not a one-to-one replica. I'm looking at screenshots that I'd taken in game using the theater mode, but it's definitely not a one-to-one recreation, that's for sure. There's things that are a little bit off here and there, and people who've played the games will know. But I'm really happy with how this is turning out. It really feels like I'm about to assault the control room. In here we're going to have these like passageways going this way and that way and every which way. But I was also thinking I'm going to need to get some sculk blocks, because I like how they glow and I want to incorporate that somewhere in the build, probably in the main control room itself. The only thing is, I haven't found any deep darks. I went over to that mountain over there and I dug straight down, and I went all the way to bedrock without hitting a cave or even hearing any caves. So we're just a bit pooped on that. So I just need to find somewhere that has skulk, and then I'll be able to continue this project. I was also thinking for this door, I'm gonna need a couple more resources. I'm probably just gonna keep it an open hallway for now, I think. Eventually I do want to put a piston door in here. For people who've played the original game, like this whole thing is a door. Now I'm obviously not going to be able to do that in Minecraft. But what I could probably do is I could pull the door back just a little bit and have like a 5x5 piston door, because those are doable and they do like pull down. Which I think, I'm not sure if I'll have enough space for that. This is the one issue with this, is it's just a really tight fit for everything. To do something cool, I could probably have it like pull up the way it does in game. That could be doable, because I can't do it to pull down. It's all just stuff that I'll have to figure out as we go along. I'm gonna continue working on this, and I know I haven't like done a time lapse doing most of this work, but it's just, I was thinking it's just gonna be like one like really long time lapse, like maybe like a 40-minute time lapse of like multiple hours of work just going in. So I'll pull you guys back whether I do time lapse or just a cut or a bit of both. And hopefully I have something even better to show you once we're done. And with the sun fading behind me, I'm pulling you guys back once again for a couple things. One, a progress update on what I've been working on since the last time lapse. Quite a bit of stuff has been done. As you can see, I've started working on adding in some trees and some boulders and whatnot. And I've even started some passageways, which is something I don't think I actually clarified throughout the video, is I'm combining Halo 3 and Halo the Master Chief, Halo Combat Evolved, Assault on the Control Room, and Halo respectively, where it'll be the passageways from Assault on the Control Room slash, Two Betrayals. So we'll have the ice bridge going by over here, and then the tower itself and the control room will be from Halo 3. For people who don't know, Halo 3's last mission and the last couple missions of Halo 1 technically both take place in the same area, kind of. Not really, but kind of. They're both modeled the same way on purpose, because without getting into spoilers. I'll leave it at that. But this is the last bit of progress that we're going to be doing on this episode. I'm in the middle of editing it, and I saw that it's 40 minutes long, so I decided that I'm just going to halt progress here for now, because this video is getting to be way too long. Not only that, but we are running out of resources. I need a lot more skulk blocks. As you can see, these passageways take a lot, and I need more sea lanterns, which means we need to get some skulk farms going, a guardian farm going. I've also ran out of rockets consistently, so we need to get a guardian farm going. And you might be wondering, well, ODST, how are you going to blend this in with the normal terrain? Because if we go around here, we can see that this does not blend in whatsoever. In fact, it even hangs over the ocean. Well, I'm planning on building a, quote, sentinel wall. It's something that you see in Halo 2 during the quarantine zone missions. And I'm going to try and find a way of incorporating that Forerunner look, yet the same Minecraft aesthetic, medieval stuff. And hopefully I'll be able to blend that in pretty nicely. Something else that I've done was I changed the biome using World Edit to something that actually snows, because in both versions of this level it does snow and the rain looked horrible. So I wanted it to snow here, and that's the only real use of World Edit that I'm going to use in this world. I don't think changing a biome to fit an aesthetic is really cheaty. But I'll show you guys the hallways that I've worked on, and instead of making this a piston elevator like I wanted to, I just ended up making it a water elevator, because this place gets very laggy, especially when we start working with shaders, but it looks so good in shaders. I've also incorporated some piston doors into the area here and there. There should be a piston door here, but I decided not to. Instead, I've actually worked it right here. So if we go through, the door opens up, that should be closed. Get into the area. I'm still not done with the roof. Progress is slow, but it's going, guys. I promise. I've been working on this for a couple weeks. It's just been a whole lot. But you got the main center room here, and I think I got the lighting perfect, where it's dark enough where mobs won't spawn. Or sorry, it's dark enough to give that ambience, but light enough to where mobs won't spawn. And obviously everything isn't going to be an exact one-to-one copy. Unfortunately, I'm just not that good at Minecraft, but I do love the feel of these hallways. I'm thinking of trying to maybe add some glow like in here and there for some extra little bits of detail, but it might not be exactly necessary. These hallways I really like. I think I captured them pretty well from Halo 1. We're nowhere near done, and this door should also be closed, but like, imagine going through here. I've learned so much redstone putting in these doors, and the and/or gates or whatever, but just look at that feel, or look at that view. There's a lot of work to be done with the cliff faces, as you guys can see. It's going to be a whole lot of work, but that'll be done over the next however long it takes to finish this project. You can see we got our little pit void in here. I still need to implement one over here. And if you guys can hear clicking and clacking, I did get a new keyboard in between the last couple clips and now. It's a little noisier than what I'd like, but it's unlike my old keyboard. I was using a wireless LG keyboard and mouse, and I guess the relay in my keyboard was bad, so every now and then it just stopped relaying inputs to my computer, and then it all catch up pretty quick again. So I decided to go back to a wired keyboard. It's working a lot nicer. I don't have to worry about inputs not going through, because I have died a couple times in multiple games, including this game, because my keyboard would stop working when I'm right near an enemy or a creeper. Some other things that will need to be done is I need to move this entire iron farm. All this work, and I'm going to have to tear down the iron farm anyways. I want to add a huge 9x9 piston door here. And as you can see, the base for the piston door is right here, and then it has to go another 3 blocks, which is already interfering with our iron farm on this side, so we're down to 1/4 production now from our iron farm. Which I don't really mind that much. It still produces a decent amount, and I don't use that much iron, and we already have a crap ton of stored up. So we will have to rebuild the iron farm. I do need to get a slime farm and I'm stumbling over my words. It's very late at night. I need to get a slime farm and a honey farm going as well. That way I can actually build this door here. But other than those projects, I think I'm good to call it quits here for now. I'm going to put this project on temporary back pedal, or on the back burner for a bit. Just because working on this day in, day out for the past couple weeks has been burning me out pretty quick. And I don't want to burn out in this world because I have so much other stuff that I want to do. So, if you guys enjoyed the very, very long episode, I do apologize for the duration of the playtime of this video, but it just turned out that way. But if you guys liked the video, please leave a like, leave a comment. If you're super duper awesome, consider subscribing. And as always, I will see you guys in the very next episode, whenever that may be. Because this episode was supposed to come out quite a while ago, but the project just keeps getting grander in scale. Alright, I'll see you guys. Peace out.